What is up, everybody? This is Everett Cards, and welcome to probably for now our last kind of episode of Cardboard Talks slash Wednesday videos. I've ultimately really decided that the pack openings are what I truly love doing on this channel. And while I have loved doing interviews and things like that, they're taking up so much time to where it doesn't allow me a lot of time to focus on my pack openings, which is ultimately what the channel is about. So as of now, I do want to let you guys know I have decided to no longer do Wednesday videos for now. Possibly when the NFL season starts up, maybe we'll do another FanDuel series. Hopefully this one will pan out a little bit better than the last one. Some people near the end just didn't put in their teams, made it harder to do the series and things like that. And I also want to do it differently as well. Or maybe even just do just my own thing and talk about my own lineups. That is something I need to decide on in the future. But as of now, I just want to do Friday videos. Maybe put in, a little skit or something beforehand, like Thrice-A-Roni and some other great channels do. That way we can just have more fun with the pack openings. I have more time to plan it out, more time to edit videos, and things like that. Now, speaking of videos, I have noticed, of course, that one in a video previously that there were about 4 minutes of just green across the whole screen, and I appreciate you guys for pointing out these issues and errors. I've had a lot of issues ever since updating my computer, which is to my right. I updated it, and then when I go to basically do my editing software, everything is fine, but then when I shoot it off to YouTube, it's like it just doesn't connect, video won't upload, so then I was updating files to my computer. Then I could update them to YouTube. And for a while that worked, but they would stop at 3% and I'd have to wave on the little mouse pad, it'd go to 6%, and then the screen would sleep, and then I'd have to do it again. And I eventually get it to like 90-something%, but it would be like midnight and I just couldn't keep doing that all night. It would take all day for a 10-minute video to upload. Then I was doing it through my email, sending the video file to my email, uploading it to YouTube. That was working really well until it started to make my computer crash and get my computer just really hot to where my fans inside couldn't do anything to fix it. So now I'm exporting files to my desktop and then putting them on YouTube. That's a last resort, and if that doesn't work, I don't exactly know what to try, unfortunately. But that's what I'm looking at right now, and that is what I'm doing. And I do know that videos, as of recently, have had issues, have had errors, and have not been on time like I always want them to be. I'm a huge stickler about being on time for things, being prepared for things, and when I try to get prepared for these things and they aren't released on time, or they aren't exactly how I want them to be, or things like that, I just don't like it myself. I hated that 2 weeks ago a Friday video was due to be put up, and it was instead put up on like a Sunday, and I hated that. But that's just, it happened. I'm hoping I'm past that. I'm hoping the new way of uploading works. If it doesn't, I don't know what to do, honestly. I may have to do live pack openings, or I may have to do, something. I don't know. But we'll figure that out down the road if we continue to run into issues. So as of now, Friday video only is the plan. I continue to want to do pack openings on Fridays. I continue to also want to do new stuff that is coming out. Like this week we will have Absolute Baseball coming out, so I'm really looking forward to that and that kind of stuff. So I love the class this year in football, baseball, and basketball. Not just the pandemic making it hard to find stuff and making prices go up, but also the great rookie classes. So I plan to buy like 2 mini boxes of Absolute Baseball. Last year in Absolute Football, I did hit a Deshaun auto that I did not hold on to and sold for only like $40, and I wish I wouldn't have done that. I feel like I'm getting better about holding on to stuff, but regardless, this video is not so much about that. It's about our changes. The next thing I'm looking at, you guys can see I have my camera here, and this is all it is really. It's just a Canon on a tripod sitting in between my legs in a very uncomfortable position, making it hard to wrap around and also keep things in frame all the time. I'm currently possibly looking into getting, and this isn't the right words, a new gimbal or way of filming to where I can have a rod, and it's probably going to be off screen here, but I have my wall here, a rod go up here, across, and the camera will shoot down, straight down onto my table here, onto this Chiefs flag that I have. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. So I'm looking into that, and that will require changes as well. Stickers I have on the wall will need to be placed around the flag. As you guys know, I usually have, little things on, little propped up cards from the last video on here as well, and maybe I'll just have to do a showcase of hits from the last video before. That might just be something that has to be done, but I am looking at getting something that can just go up and then shoot down, and hopefully that'll make it easier on me to do pack openings, get it zoomed in on where I want and things like that. The final thing I do want to talk to you guys about, because I know that last thing is a big change. That is something I asked people about on a Twitter poll years ago, and they said they wanted to continue me shooting it the way I was. But shooting it the way I was is really uncomfortable for my hands and my wrists, and I think shooting it just straight down will give you guys a good view. I still want to do a face cam and all that stuff. But anyway, the final thing I want to talk to you guys about is my breaks video. And it's a video I've concocted for a very long time, and I'm very excited about. If you guys didn't see, I posted to Twitter, and I may have alluded to it in a previous video, or at least hinted at it. I decided I wanted to do a video where I bought into a ton of brakes with a budget, which this video will be a $100 budget, and I want to get into as many brakes as possible with that budget. So I'm down to I think $12 left in my stuff, in my brakes, and I'm gonna kind of tell you guys a little bit of what I've gotten into, because these packages are going to start arriving soon, and I am prepping for the future. I have a featured videos list right there of all the new releases, and I'm planned out till almost December. So I'm very excited for that. But like right now, I bought into stuff from Buck City. Green Rock Card Connection was very kind and gave me a free spot and a break, which is insane. More Buck City, Mikey B cards, Major League cards, Mikey B's again, and Major League cards again. Bought into a lot of Legacy, a lot of half case and case breaks of Legacy. Once you use coupon spots, can become very cheap and very affordable. So if you guys are first-time collectors or first-time buyers into breaks, ask them if they have discount codes or coupons or something, and most people will do it free, and before you know, a $10 spot is a $5 spot. If you pull an auto out of $5, typically that's better than some cards you can pull in an LCS in a $10 pack. So that's just a thought, but I bought into some black and gold. I got into the basketball mixer, which was from Green Rock Card Connection, Legacy, 2013 black case Raven, I got the Ravens. There's a hint, I guess. And more Legacy. And then I've got $12 left, and I'm hoping to get into a mixer, a football mixer, with that tonight from Wolves. But I need to make sure that everybody I buy from not only ships everything, because some don't ship veteran base, and I don't like that, but I want to make sure they ship everything, and they're affordable, and that they're also selling out their breaks. I see a lot of great breaks at decent prices, but they're not selling out, which makes it hard for me to know when I can put this video out. So that's what I really want to look forward to. I've already got like a skit kind of thing in mind for that, but I'm looking forward to that. I'm getting into 8 breaks for about $100, and the first one I bought into was 40, which took almost half the money from the video idea. So I'm looking forward to that as well, putting that video out for you guys. I'm very excited to be doing this. I'm very excited to be making these changes, though they will be different, and that is okay. Another reason I've decided to cancel Wednesday videos, they're a lot of work. I noticed that when I was doing interviews, talking would get off by the end of the video, like 10-15 seconds, and I had to go back and cut and change and move things around. It would take hours on end to edit these videos, like I did with Tulio, like I did with JE Splitter, and like I did with everybody else, Rainbow Chasers, and hopefully a future MLB player, because he's reported to camp. I really hope he makes the cuts. I really hope he does, because he's just a really kind person and all that. But I ended up turning down the interview with the Top 2020 project because my hate, then love hate, has turned now into hate as they've continued to send me cards even though I've asked to cancel those orders multiple times and have also tried to do returns. So we'll see what happens there. I'm hoping for the best, and I'm hoping that you guys like the channel changes that are coming to the channel. I've been talking to this camera in my room by myself with a very dark and ominous looking background, even though my light's on, for a very long time. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I hope you guys had a happy 4th and a safe 4th, of course. And I hope you guys are enjoying your summer and not working yourself to death more like I am, but finding some time to enjoy your time with your families and also with your summer found freedom. Thank you guys always for watching and for all your support. I appreciate it all. I'll see you guys Friday for Absolute Baseball, and I'll talk to you all later.